young chillin', a YouTube internet media villain. Can't be what you want her to be. She's a baby-faced heel on the first
We start off with SmackDown for June 13th. John Cena opens with his standard rant, and Cody Rhodes interrupts. They have a back and forth, and while they're doing that, Randy Orton comes out, and then LA Knight comes out. And while they're all standing there, John Cena leaves, and he's blindsided by R-Truth, Ron Killings. We have the first King of the Ring first round tournament. Carmelo Hayes versus Aleister Black versus Randy Orton versus LA Knight. Randy Orton wins thanks to the interference of Braun Breaker. Jacob Fatu, the champion, cuts a promo on his actions at Money in the Bank, and he's interrupted by Solo. They have their little back and forth going on. Next up, we have the Queen of the Ring first round tournament. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax versus Michin versus Piper Niven. Jade Cargill wins. After that, we have Naomi cutting a promo on her actions for Money in the Bank. She's interrupted by Tiffany Stratton. They have their little back and forth. As Naomi leaves, Nia Jax sneak attacks Tiffany. After that, we have a tag team match of the Motor City Machine Guns versus Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy of the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six win. Then we have the return of John Cena, who comes back out and he demands R-Truth to come out and face him. But it's actually CM Punk who comes out and he roasts John Cena. And while John Cena is marinating on that, R-Truth does come out and he sneaks him again. Following that, we have the Queen of the Ring, another Queen of the Ring first round match. We have Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss versus Alba Fire versus Candice LeRae. Alexa Bliss wins. And then we have another King of the Ring first round Liv Morgan, only because Liv Morgan hurt her shoulder. At first they thought it was the elbow, but she actually hurt her shoulder, and from what I understand, she requires some surgery. Then we have the King of the Ring Fatal 4-Way Tournament. Jey Uso versus Sheamus versus Bronson Reed versus Rusev. Jey Uso wins thanks to the interference from Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn, Penta, LA Knight. They all came out, faced each other at one point or another. Anyhow, Jey Uso wins, but after the match, Seth Rollins comes out to attack Jey Uso, but Cody Rhodes comes and makes the save, and that was Raw.
Okay. What do you think about the Goldberg situation?
Well, he's doing his last retirement tour, so I think that's the only reason why they're putting up with this. He was looking for someplace to market his last match retirement thing, and WWE just picked up on it. Had it not been WWE, it would have been AEW or Impact. But I guess for the most bang for the, what do you call it?
Bang for your buck.
Most bang for your buck. He went with WWE.
I see. I don't know. It's just like, motherfucker, you do not need to be wrestling when... Isn't he like in his 60s?
I don't know how old he is.
But I'm just like, you don't need to be out here doing all this stuff. This is how y'all get hurt. And this is why a lot of the older wrestlers have a lot of things wrong with their bodies. Because they don't sit down. And they want to come back for retirement tours. And they want to randomly come back to do this and want to do that. Y'all need to sit down before y'all actually damage your bodies. And
for what I understand, he got hurt training for this upcoming match. He hurt already.
Which is, y'all need to stop. Look at Rey Mysterio. He's constantly getting that one treatment. I forget what it's called, but it's
stem cell. He's something to do with stem cells, and
he's constantly getting that.
Grafts. I don't know.
They need to sit down.
He should have been left.
Y'all are killing your bodies for what? The companies don't genuinely appreciate them anymore. A lot of fans, some of the newer fans don't even know who they are. It's just you're hurting yourselves for nothing. But I digress.
Yeah, he don't want to take a back seat to the new guys, I guess. He could just be like an elder statesman, or at best, if you still want to be seen, he could be a manager.
I know Kane did that some years ago. He was doing something like that. But, what was I thinking? Jey Uso winning, King of the Ring. Not winning the next thing.
The tournament?
Yes. I don't think they're going to let him win King of the Ring. I don't know who they want as King of the Ring. Maybe Randy Orton, because I know he won his match as well. But I'm just like, if you want to do this, you have to give us good storylines, because Gunther didn't really have much as General of the Ring, and Nia Jax, she did pretty good as Queen of the Ring. She did it so pretentiously, she had me annoyed. I love that.
Yeah, she had a lot of people gunning for her.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. I need them to actually push it as like an actual, like, oh, no matter what, I'm the queen or I'm the king. I need them to use that to its advantage, because they're not. What was I thinking of? Liv Morgan getting injured. She's supposed to be out for the next 6 months, which is...
Yeah.
Wow. I knew something was wrong immediately when she tried to get out the ring, and Asuka... That was not Asuka. But the girl was still coming at her, and I'm like, oh, she doesn't know. Because the way she hit the ground was so obvious that she hurt herself. Because it looked...
I'm still not totally convinced, because it seems like kind of convenient, you know? Because she was supposed to have been written off for something, and that didn't happen. And then this will help with them adding, what's the new girl?
I forget her name, but I know who you're talking about.
It would help with them putting her in the tag team like they did with Jade Cargill and Naomi. Remember how Naomi replaced Jade Cargill?
Yes.
It's the same storyline. They'll do that with this.
But
it seems like a perfect fit.
The thing with that is Liv Morgan was actually supposed to have a fight with who is the current belt holder?
Who, Tiffany Stratton?
No, she was supposed to have a run with the other girl, the Asian one. I forget her name. Damn it.
Oh, you mean Io Sky?
Yeah, she was supposed to have a fight with Io Sky during SummerSlam. And she was supposed to have another thing with the one twin sister.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the Bella twins.
Yeah, she was supposed to have a run with them, or with her. But seeing as she's out now, it's like those storylines have been pushed to the side. So that would push me to more think she might be actually hurt if those stories were supposed to happen. But also, Liv Morgan kind of has this coming, because I can see what they're about to do, and what they're about to do is the same thing they did in Rhea Ripley. I'm sorry. And I'm getting annoyed that most of the women's storylines, except for what's going on with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill and Naomi, have been centered around men or a belt. I need something that's just women having drama with each other, not a man, not the belts. I know the belts are like the main thing, but I need more storyline. I need more substance here, because you're just giving me, oh, she's upset because she slept with her boyfriend. No. Give me a good reason for why these women actually hate each other. You know?
Right.
Because that just feels like they don't know how to write women. But they're going to go with it, with Roxanne Perez taking over the Judgment Day with Finn Balor, and she's going to date Dominic Mysterio and take over with what's her name? Raquel Rodriguez. But also,
yeah.
Did you notice that all of these people betrayed Rhea Ripley? All of them except for the new chick. And that's kind of funny that Liv Morgan aligned herself with people she knew betrayed Rhea Ripley. So it's kind of funny. She thinks they're not going to betray her when they're most definitely going to betray her.
See, you forget, when Rhea was the champion, she defeated all of them. That's why they're getting their comeuppance. I mean, getting their lick back.
No, I know, but it's more of Liv Morgan thought these people were on her side, when it's a backstabber is never on your side. They're always going to be a backstabber. And I just enjoy her about to get what's coming to her. But,
Hey, did you get a chance to see Naomi's briefcase video?
No.
It's funny. She opened up her Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, I've seen two versions. They cleaned up the first one, I guess, because it was too violent.
Aww.
They changed it. But anywho, she had a bunch of weapons in there. But amongst all the stuff, she had a little Jimmy Uso doll in there.
Jimmy?
That to me was hilarious.
Why would she have her brothers and not her husband?
I thought her husband is Jimmy Uso.
No, her husband is... Wait. Yes, her husband is Jimmy. I switched them. That is my bad. think that's so sweet. Georgina. I'm sorry. I saw clips of the one wrestler who can never pronounce anyone's names right. But Georgina is, I don't know what they're doing with him other than he's a wounded veteran who's coming back for everything. But John Cena's latest, I don't know.
Are you talking about Morella? That used to be in the WWF. He had a unibrow.
Yes, that guy.
Oh, okay, him. Okay, yeah, now I get it. Yeah, because that was his stick, fucking up people's names with that Italian accent. He wasn't Spanish, he was Italian.
Oh, I thought he was Spanish. But yeah. But gosh damn it, John Cena, there's no substance to him for me, honestly. Other than he's upset something about world title, blah de blah de blah, whiny baby.
Well, right now he's like devoid of emotion. He's drained. He only has one thing to do, and that's destroy the WWE Championship.
But
he don't need no emotion.
I'm just getting a whiny baby from him, and I can't.
I like his promos, actually. I didn't at first, but as it got on and on, I could see where he was going with it, you know.
But
he's being what they call nonplussed.
No, I get you. I get he's being emo. But for me, it's just like, you just seem very emo. And not a good emo, just a sad, annoying emo. But, with that, I'm wondering, where is the big boss? Where is The Rock in all of this? Because he set all of this up to make it seem like he was going to be around a little more, and then he's not.
Right.
Like, why would you do this? But we all know The Rock has a big head, which makes sense because of his big head. I'm sorry. Because that was not a funny joke. That was a joke to me. But, what are you trying to do, honestly? Because you're not doing anything.
He'd probably show up around SummerSlam.
But that's not fun. We need more substance than that. Because you're not pushing a storyline. And you're just making it seem like John Cena is just going crazy all on his own. But nobody really mentions The Rock other than like maybe once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks where they'll be like, oh, the big boss. And then nobody says anything about it. But I need to know, who knows about this? Who's in on this? Like I said some months ago, is there still a mole that we don't know about? Is that mole Seth Rollins? Is that mole Jimmy or Jey Uso? Or is it one of the Tungans that's out right now? Or it could be Fatu, because Fatu just did a full heel turn. What is happening? Also, where is Roman? I'm kidding. Everyone knows Roman's at the Bahamas right now. But we need more.
You sound like the cliffhanger at the season finale episode. That's what you sound like.
I know. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I sound like one of those TV things.
I thought you was about to say, tune in next week.
I was gonna, and then I couldn't remember what they said, and I'm like, just cut it. But I need more substance with this story because you're not giving us anything. You know? But I digress. Who's your wrestler of the week?
Let's see. R-Truth. he triple snuck John Cena in one show.
I love Ron Killings. Okay. My wrestler of the week, I'm gonna have to give it to the Wyatt Six. I have to give it to all 5 of them. I feel like they have a good story coming, but they need to be pushed out more. Because I genuinely do love the Wyatt Six as a concept.
I like this, it seems like a concept for a plan that they're doing now, that they're trying to decimate the tag team division of SmackDown, how they all turn it on each other to send people out there to wrestle them.
Oh, yeah, very much so. It's like being sent out to the monster's cage.
Yeah, because Motor City Machine Guns first volunteered to go out there, and DIY was like, "Yeah, go, y'all go, y'all go." And then I guess tomorrow night they're gonna be sending somebody else out there to take them on.
I mean, they originally tried to send out the two new dudes, and then the general manager said Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Axiom next.
Which I like Axiom.
All along, you know that the
Wyatt.
Street Profits don't care.
No, they don't.
Because they got the belts. They don't care. Let all of them go out there.
My thing is, I need them to do something with Uncle Howdy. And the girl. We don't see the girl wrestle that much, honestly. We mainly see her be there as like a little pet, and it's kind of unnerving.
She only goes out there whenever somebody has another female in their outfit.
No, I know,
like
but
American Creed, American Aid, and the Creed brothers, when they have Ivy Nile with them, or
I know,
whatever.
but she can still take down some of the dudes. They do let the women sometimes hit the dudes. I would enjoy that a little bit. Because none of them can actually hit the women back. They could, but they won't. But give it back.
But that's kind of like some messed up chauvinism.
No, I mean like how it was back in the 2000s when you would see some of the other girls come in and fight. Like,
yeah.
Like China. China would come in and decimate the dudes. I loved that. Or when Rhea Ripley decimates the dudes. I need more of that.
But you know, somebody that's woke is going to say that it's wrong, that she ain't supposed to be able to fight a man. And
the thing here with that is...
So if she puts her hands on a man, that he should be able to reciprocate in kind.
I mean, they can. This is all fake. Everybody needs to know that this is all fake, and they're all trained professionals to know how to work with each other properly, not to actually hurt each other. So I don't see the problem with them throwing a bit of jabs at each other once in a while with the women and the men. To show...
As soon as a man hit a woman, they gonna fly off the handle.
Because Rhea Ripley, I will say, she is very terrifying to some of the men. I need to see more of her being...
But you know what? They don't let them hit her, though. She used to do that shit a lot. Challenge a man and sometimes reach up in there and fuck with somebody, but they never get to hit her back.
I know. I say a little bit of... I say they should mix it up a little bit. Bring it back to where it was in the 2000s. Not fully hurt each other, but once again, they are all trained professionals to know what to do and what not to do.
And again, I remind you, go back to some of those Lucha Underground matches where Penta used to beat up Io Sky.
I know.
He beat up Chelsea Green. He broke Chelsea Green's arm, I believe.
I know, and I appreciate those so much, because it's a mixed media. We need to all be aware, this is a mixed media. Different things can happen. It's all storyline. But
I take that back. He broke Io Sky's arm. That's what he did.
I appreciate that deeply much. A lot. I love Lucha Libre stuff, because they do stuff that WWE and some of the other stuff are scared to do. And I appreciate that.
Cause